All right, let me hit it to you with some truth today, people. I'm gonna hit you with some truth today. All right, late night snacking is one of the biggest reasons why people are having a hard time losing weight. Ask me how I know. So it's not that you're lazy, it's not that you don't have discipline, it's not that you're weak. Sometimes you don't even really want that snack, right? But what's going on? It is your body craving for something that it does not have, right? It's craving for something. Why is that probably happening? Because you're exhausted, you're probably stressed, and you know what? Your sugar has probably crashed. So, what you are dealing with is trying to fight against a biological response. A physiological response is going on. So when you are doing great and you're like, I did well the whole day, but now I'm in front of the refrigerator or in front of the freezer and just looking at the ice creams looking back at me, open the pantry, the cookies looking back at me. If you have been in that situation, then you want to hear what I have to say today, right? Like I said, it's you really fighting against a biological response. And we know that biology and physiology got us this far through evolution. It knows how to work. So you're going to work smart, not harder, right? So, what's going on when this is happening? Why am I having cravings in the first place? When you think about your day, you did well all day, right? You went to work, you got up, did a good job, and you're like, 9 p.m., I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus at 9. When you think about it, your day was probably filled with a lot of stress. And have you been skipping meals? Did you skip meals throughout the day? Because you just had so much to do. And I know what you're thinking. Gee, Dr. Beckford, you just don't understand. You don't understand. As soon as I stepped in that office, I was making decisions. People were asking me to sign off on things. People were asking me, how do I get this done? Stuff that's within my job descriptions and things that's not even within my job description. Oh, the printer ran out of ink. Like you're like, I'm not the ink collector, but you still had to help them figure things out. So you are making decisions all day, every day. And what are you running on? Are you running on food and fuel? Nope. You probably were running on caffeine. So you just had your favorite caffeinated drink, coffee, probably in the morning, and then your iced coffee in the daytime because you had meetings and you had to rush from here to there to everywhere. And in between all of that, you're making high power level decisions, right? High power level decisions. So you're just going. You got home and your brain is exhausted, exhausted, right? And now it's looking for a quick fix because the sugar has crashed. So what does it want? What does it want? You want something that's fat, oily, greasy, sugar laden. You know why? Because the body is ready to be hugged. It wants to be cradled because it's like, I am about to survive. So I need some sugar. So we're going to do. So that's why that ice cream and those cookies start looking real good. It's my boy Ron. Hey, Ron, calling from Dubai. Yeah, the sugar and the ice cream looks real good because your body's, I want something right now. And those cookies and those snacks, the fat, and it's just, I want to be cradled in something that's going to release all of these nice little hormones that makes me feel good. But the only thing is, you have been on a journey where you're trying to eat healthy, right? You've been on a journey where you are trying to lose weight. That's against everything that you're trying to do. But your body's, yeah, but I need fuel and I need it now. So the craving, that's you fighting against your body. That's you fighting against biology, right? But you now sit and think, me fighting against biology, am I going to be able to win this game? Or am I destined to lose? Am I destined to lose? Now, the thing about it is that willpower which you've been using, and you're like, I'm going to make it through this day with willpower. After a while, it's no longer enough. You need the strategy. So, what are some things that you can do in the evening when you are just like, okay, I'm about to go ham on this cookies and ice cream with some extra cookies and some chips because I need something now and my body's craving it now. All right, we're going to give it a pause. We're going to give it a little bit of pause and then say, okay, you know what? We're going to play defense. What are some things? Well, you know that your body is craving all of this and it's in this mode where it's just go. So you're going to break that cycle, right? You're going to break that cycle. The thing about it is that your body wants all of that sugar to keep you up, but it's nighttime. Why does it want to keep you up? Because I need fuel. So once I get fuel, I'm going to be like, you know how it is sometimes when you give kids and they get that, you take them to the birthday party and they're having a great time, and you just see them eating all of these cookies and cupcakes, and you know that when you get home, whoa, you're gonna have to deal with the aftermath. That's what's happening with you. So when you give in and you're having that extra sugar and it's nighttime, guess what you're not gonna do? You're probably not going to sleep. But that's what you need, right? So, what are some things? We're going to start putting a routine together in order to break that cycle, right? So, what's one of the good things that you can do? One, you need some fuel. We do need that. The body's, I need fuel, but it's going to ask you for the one that's like quick and it's going to give it all cradled with that dopamine rush, which is the sugar. But you know that you need a good protein based meal, something with fiber that's going to have your sugar being stabilized and not going up and just crashing, right? Not going up and crashing. So you look for your meal that is a good protein based and high fiber meal. And then you need to hydrate because there's probably something that you've not been doing throughout the whole day. Water, you're going to hydrate. Now, another thing that you're going to do is you're going to put your body in a state that you are letting it know, listen, Buster, we're about to go to bed. So you can have something warm, right? You can have a nice warm meal or like a nice warm tea. Put it in that state so that it starts to get the signals that, listen, I don't know about you, but we're about to shut this down. So, a nice warm tea. Another thing is magnesium, right? The body starts getting the clue. Okay, I guess this party is about to go out. Yes, this party is about to go down, right? To skim milk, okay, night. I hope nice warm. Yes, never eat past 6 p.m. Okay, Ron, that's a good one. Because you're what you have done is signaled your body to say, listen, we are about to shut things down. So after 6 o'clock, you know where we're headed, right? So you bring it into this state. And then here's another thing. And I know it's hard for us because we're in the state of technology and we have technology all around us. But we have to try to reduce the blue light exposure before we go to bed. So 30 minutes before is recommended. You turn off all the blue lights. So no electronics, no TV or anything like that. Why? Because that's stimulating the cells in the back of our eye. That's always time for us to get up. And it's stimulating and it's increasing our cortisol. So instead of our body going into the mode and saying, oh, okay, I guess it's time for me to go down and take it down. Now we're confusing it, right? It's starting to wake up because of the blue light, but we need to take it down. And then we're in that state that we're up. And when we're up, what's happening? Your mind's, I might as well. Once those sprays start going in, you're now dealing against you and biology fighting, right? If you know the game plan, then you can plan accordingly. So you know the game plan. So you know the blue light, what it's doing. It's stimulating the cells in my eye, telling my body that it's time to wake up. It's increasing cortisol. It's doing the same thing like your body does in the morning when it sees the sun. And it's, oh, great. It's time for us to wake up. Yeah, but it's nighttime. So we need to be taking that thing down. So the magnesium, we're going to put that also. So if you need to take some magnesium supplements, do that. Warm tea. Some of you guys like chamomile. That brings you into a nice calm mode. Hey, you need to do that too, right? So hydrate, get your body into that state that is realizing that no, we're not about to turn this party up. We're about to take it down, right? So, your secret weapon for all of this is sleep. So, for the cravings, once you have done all of these things, you need to go to sleep. That's right. Sleep is important. Sleep is going to restore all of the most vital things that are within our bodies, right? It restores our memory. It makes long term memories. It helps to recharge our cells, repair our cells in the body. So, sleep is necessary. So, all of that craving, once you've done all of that, you need to go to sleep because most people are overeating because they're undersleeping. That's right, you heard me. Most people are overeating because they're undersleeping. So your hormones that tells you, okay, we're full, you need to go to sleep to get that release. Hormones to say, okay, it's time for us to eat. You need to go to sleep so that we can get that great balance of those two hormones within our body. All right. Suppose that you're doing all that and you're like, okay, I need to get this craving under control, like right now. Boom. What you gonna do? Like we said, you're playing offense, right? I'm acting like I could play basketball. I can fake like I can play basketball really well, but I can't. But I'm going to fake it. So we are doing offense, right? So what are we going to do? So you're going to use some techniques. Like you're going to use movement to get our mind off it. So you're using motion to get your mind off the emotion of wanting to eat. That craving is an emotional state that just so you're gonna move motion. So do you need to just walk around? Maybe that's what you need to do. Walk around for a couple minutes to calm the mind, move it from that state where we're sitting and then just thinking about it. We call that in medicine perseverating, where you're just like sitting and just thinking about the same thing over and over and over again. Because once you get into that state, biology is about to win, right? Biology and physiology is about to win. So you're going to break that. Walk around, use a little movement. If you have enough energy, you might want to do some squats. Drink water. Like we said, hydrate. Hydrate. A lot of times we're dehydrated and then we are taking the wrong signal and thinking that I am craving this and that, but your body really just needed some water. So hydrate. So you're not going to fight. You're just going to use your version, you're using biology in order to improve the state and reduce those cravings, right? Once you do that, then you know that you have used all your techniques to be able to break that cycle of wanting to crave and binge at night. You know what's going on. You know that it's biology. So use the skills, right? So use the skills so that you are no longer fighting like against the natural state of our body. You know what you can do so you can play offense, right? You can play offense. You know that, okay, I'm coming home and I'm starving. I'm going straight to the refrigerator. No, I won't go straight to the refrigerator, right? No, I won't. I'll hydrate. You know that you've been stressed out all day and just been on caffeine and you want that sugary thing, you say, okay, no, I know I need a protein rich meal or something that's high in fiber because I know what's going on. My body is about to crash. I've been like running on this all day and it's about to crash. It wants energy, but it's going to ask me for it through sugar. And no, I don't want that. I've been doing well. I've worked hard. I have been able to get these gains. And at this point, I would prefer to not have a setback. I would prefer to not have a setback. So I'm going to prepare myself for what it needs, which is rest, right? What do I need right now? Rest. So let me tell you this, guys. If you are sick and tired of feeling this guilt that comes on in the evening because you have given in to your food cravings and you're looking for a way to be able to just understand more, get these techniques. I'm inviting you to my masterclass, right? April 1st, we have almost over 100 people that's already registered to be in the house, and I want you to be in the house with them. So, if you're looking for a way to help you to stop emotionally eating, to break all that binging, to boost your metabolism so that you can lose weight effectively and effortlessly, you want to be in the house with those almost 100 people that's already registered, right? If you want to be there, just put masterclass in the comment, and I will send you the link to register to be there with our people because there is a way. We are dealing with not willpower. We're dealing with, oh my gosh, you're not like as good enough as everybody else. Oh my God, you're not going to compare yourself to this person over there and say, oh my, they're so much more disciplined than I am. No, you're not. We're dealing with science. We're dealing with how our body works. When you know more, you can do better, right? So you know better, you can do better. So once you understand what's going on, then you can make better decisions. So if you want to be in the house with almost 100 of my people, then put Masterclass in the comments and I will send you that link. Yes, you can live that life where you are losing weight. You're still getting yourself into that state of being healthy and being happy and being able to do the things that you want with your family without the guilt, without feeling like I've thrown everything in, I'm off the wagon, there I go. No, no more of that. Yes to feeling empowered. Yes to being able to make decisions and understand why you are making those decisions. Alrighty, I said it before. I'll say it again. I want to see you in the house. Put Masterclass in the comment. I'm Dr. Beckford, and as per usual, I'm here to help. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.